Hi, it's Viviane. This is the Balance 2019 Yoga Challenge. Today is day 3. We're going to let go. So we're going to get started just going into a nice, easy hero's pose. So there's lots of modifications for hero's pose. Classically, you bring the knees together, the ankles come wide, the hips sink down onto the mat, all the way down. But if you don't have the mobility for that or don't have the flexibility for that, you can put a block or a pillow or anything that feels good for you underneath your tailbone here. So you can put it at any height that feels comfortable for you. For me, it's the lowest setting on my block, but you can put it, up, or you can make it long, whatever feels comfortable for you. But the knees should be close together and the ankles should be hip width or further apart. And we're just going to sit nice and gently here. You can do palms down if that feels comfortable for you. Closing your eyes, allowing your focus to come to your breath. Maybe the mantra that we have been exploring for the last couple of days comes back into mind. I am safe. I am stable. All is as it should be. I am safe. I am stable. All is as it should be. I am safe. I am stable. All is as it should be. As you breathe, feeling the earth below you rising up to support you. Feeling how the body connects with the earth below you. Breathing into that connection. Allowing your body to relax in this pose. Releasing tension rather than building it. So if you start to feel parts of your body clench or grip trying to hold on to this pose, then come out of it a little bit. Adjust your block or your support and see if you can find a better, more comfortable place to be in this pose. Just a few more breaths here. Good, and then we gently start to come out of this pose by sliding our hands forward, letting our hands start to take some of our weight, shifting however we need to come all the way into a tabletop pose, curling our toes under. And what we're going to do here is we're going to send our hips back again. You can move your block or your support out of the way here, shifting back onto our feet. Now, everybody's going to have a different way of doing this. If you need to, you can use a rolled up towel or a blanket to help support your heels. But we're going to turn our heels in and point our toes out and shift onto our feet here, setting our tailbone down and the crown of our head up towards the sky. Now, everyone's going to be a little bit different in their Achilles tendon and what their flexibility is there, and that's absolutely fine. You can definitely use a pad underneath your heels to help support this, so that you can come up a little higher and still feel stable. You shouldn't have to feel like you're having to balance this whole time. You want to try to sink down here. So use whatever you need to help support yourself. You can also lean up against the wall a little bit here. But if you feel nice and grounded here, keep the hands in front of you, or you can bring your hands together and bring them up over your heart, gently pressing the elbows out as you gently squeeze the knees in. And we're going to breathe here for a few breaths. Feeling how the tailbone reaches for the earth and how the crown of the head reaches for the sky. Eyes are soft, or if you feel comfortable, close your eyes. Nice, easy, deep breaths. Allowing your focus to come to your breath. Maybe allowing the words of our mantra to float through your mind. Just a few more breaths. Good, then gently releasing the hands down, allowing your weight to shift forward into your hands, lifting the hips up just a little bit, keeping the knees nice and bent, and bringing the feet hip width apart here. I'm going to walk myself forward, finding again any place that feels comfortable for you. Keeping your knees nice and generously bent here, letting the head be really heavy. The crown of the head reaches down towards the sky, towards the earth this time. So you have your feet connecting with earth. You have your hands connecting with earth, no matter where you need to be in the back of your legs here. You have the crown of the head reaching for earth and the hips reaching for sky. So whatever that means for you. Gently shrink wrapping the core, just allowing yourself to breathe here. Really feeling that connection, breathing into that connection.
Always coming back to the breath. Taking your time here. Always honoring your body. So if your body tells you to come out of this pose, then definitely do whatever you need to do to kind of ease out, and then see if you can come back and reconnect with this forward fold pose. Just a few more breaths here, taking it nice and easy. Good, then you soften your knees, really generously bend, sending the tailbone back down. We're gonna walk our hands up our legs nice and slow, keeping our gaze down until the very last moment, and then we're gonna come all the way up to a standing position. We're gonna open our palms to the front, checking out our mountain pose here. So starting with the ground, feeling the earth again, below our feet here, feeling our connection of our feet to the earth here, about hip width apart. Feeling how if we soften our knees just a little bit, put a little micro bend in the knees, how much more stable you feel, more secure, more balanced. From here, we neutralize the pelvis by sending the tailbone down, down, not under. We send it down, and gently pulling the belly button up. Should be nice and neutral feeling here. So not under and not back. So just nice and even here. From there, feeling that nice secure place where we're just a little bit activated in the core here. Relaxing our shoulders down, letting them fall behind us. And then imagining that the head is a big balloon that just floats above our mountain. Softening the gaze or closing your eyes here, feeling that pull of energy up from the earth into the body, breathing into that connection. If this becomes intense, you can definitely stand in mountain pose with your back against the wall if you need to feel a little bit safer, more secure. Gently beginning to come back, allowing some movement to come into your hands. Just rubbing the pads of your fingers with the pads of your thumbs. Just taking a moment here. And then with an inhale, bringing the arms up overhead. Big inhale. Exhale, bring your hands together over your heart.
Take a deep breath in through the nose. Let it go through your mouth. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.